Alright, what's up everybody? So here is a great card trick known as Marlo Spade routine, and the cards are going to be set up from ace to king of the spades, and these cards are going to go at the bottom of the deck. So you're going to really look like a complete card counting expert, but there's a principle that you're going to follow. So you're going to do two perfect out pharaohs. What that means is that the king of diamonds will never change position. That king of diamonds will stay at the bottom of the deck the entire time. So you're going to do two perfect out pharaohs. Okay. So here's one out pharaoh, as you can see. And then you're going to do one more out pharaoh. Now you're going to do this as you're talking to the spectator. So you're not going to do it beforehand, but you're going to do it as you're talking to the spectator to give an impromptu feel of the cards, okay? And it has to be perfect, the in out pharaoh. So that's still probably one downside of this routine. But look at what happens now. What you have now is that every spade is going to be 4 from each other. So you see the king of spades and you count 1, 2, 3, 4. The queen of spades, you look at the jack of spades, is 4 from each other. The 10 of spades, all the way throughout the entire deck. As you can see, look, ace of spades is in the 4th position. The 2 of spades is in the 8th position. The 3 of spades is in the 12th position, and so on and so forth. So what that means is that every 4 cards is going to be an ace. It's going to be a spade. So if a spectator cuts, for example, right here, and you turn the packet over, you're going to look for if there's a spade in here. Because there isn't, you're going to simply just push the cards off until you find the spade. Now, because there's only 4 cards between each spade, you're only going to have to deal with 3 cards, okay? You won't have to spread it that much. So right here, you see the 3. So 3 times 4 is 12. So you have 12 cards here, but with the additional 2 cards, you have 14 cards. As I said, because their spades are 4 cards away, you're simply going to multiply each spade by 4. So because you see that there's a 3 here, you're going to multiply that 3 by 4. 3 times 4 is 12, plus these 2 additional cards is 14. So you're going to turn the packet face down, and then you're going to invite the spectator to count out loud and say, you have 14 cards right here, and you're going to count them face up. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and every 4th card, you're going to notice that there's going to be a spade. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And the reason why you count the cards face up like that is because you're going to maintain the order of the cards. As you can see, the ace of spades is still in the 4th position. The 2 of spades is in the 8th position. The 3 of spades is in the 12th position. You're going to turn this packet back down into the deck. What I invite the spectator to now to do is to cut deeper into the packet. So let's say they cut deeper. If they cut deeper, you're going to once again turn the packet face up. You're going to see, did they cut to a spade? If they don't, you're going to simply push off until you see a spade. Right here, you see that there's a 6. 6 times 4 is 24. Plus 1 additional card is 25. You tell the spectator you cut almost exactly in half, but you cut 1 card less. You cut the 25 cards. You're going to turn the packet face down, and you're going to deal the cards face up again. 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 cards. Okay? Now, once again, if they cut to a spade, let's say right here, the 5 of spades, I turn the packet over and I see there's a 5. Because there's a spade, you don't have to push the cards off. You know right here, it's simple math. 5 times 4 is 20, so there's 20 cards here. If they cut, for example, right here to the 8 of spades, you know 8 times 4 is 32. So you count, you have 32 cards here. Once again, if they cut a small, anywhere in the deck, you're going to turn the packet over. You don't see a spade here, so you're simply going to push off until you see a spade. You see right here, 5 times 4 is 20. Plus this additional card makes it 21. So that's the second phase of the routine. Now to end the routine, you're going to do a royal flush of dealing with the cards. You're going to turn the packet over. You're going to spread the cards until you get to the 9 of spades, okay? So you're going to cut to that 9 of spades. You're going to hold the break above that 9. And you're simply going to cut this packet above the 9 to the table and cut this remaining packet on top. Now, when you turn the packet over, you're going to deal 4 hands of 5 cards each. your packet will be the last packet right here, the fourth position. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now every fourth card is going to contain a royal flush in spades. So there's a 10, and when you keep going throughout the entire deck, throughout the 5 cards, you're gonna deal yourself. You're gonna deal yourself a royal flush in spades, okay? And that is how you will end the routine. That is one way to end the routine. Now I'm gonna show you the second way that you can end it. Now here's the second way you can end this routine. As remember, the cards are set up. Every fourth card, there's a spade. Now, I personally don't end the routine this way because I think it kind of gives away the method of the routine. But what you can do is deal 4 cards, deal 4 piles, 13 cards each, and the 13th and the 4th pile is going to contain ace to king, because once again, because the aces are set up every 4 cards, because the spades rather are set up every 4 cards, the spades are going to be 4 cards each. So you deal the cards at 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the first, the ace, and 2, and you can go all the way throughout the entire deck, and you're gonna have a straight flush from ace to king. Now I personally don't do this because I feel like it kind of gives away the routine that you set the cards up in between 3 cards in each spade. So I don't personally recommend you end the routine this way, but you will have the option to, and of course you're gonna end up with ace to king of 1 suit. So give the trick a try. It makes you really look like a card counting expert. All you have to do, once again, is do 2 perfect out pharaohs, and then every 4 cards is gonna be a spade, and all you have to do is multiply. If you cut to a 10 or 8, if you cut to a 10, you multiply by 4. If you cut to a 8, you multiply by 4. Any spade you cut to, you're gonna multiply by 4. And give the trick a try and let me know how it works for you.